I am vaccinated and I am safe.
Hi, my name is Mark Johan. I am 12 years old. I can go to places because I'm vaccinated and I have with me my vaccination card. I can enter to beaches and adventure parks this summer, visit my grandparents, and play with my cousins outside the city. I am safe.
O bata, pagpapaguna na. Anong parehas mo nila, Michael, Ezra, Mark? Tell your nanay and tatay or si mama and papa, mommy and daddy o magpabaksin na. Ako si Ziana and I am safe. See you around the vac centers. Excited po ko magkita ta sa mga laaganan.
Kini nga kampanya sa pagpabakuna alang sa atong mga kabatanunan gihatod kaninyo sa Bukidnon State University, Office of the Vice President for Research, Extension and Innovations, Extension Unit, kauban ng Malaybalay City Health Office.
This is 104.5 DXBU 104.5.
Broadcasting and webcasting live in DXBU 104.5 FM from the BukSU main campus in Malaybalay City, Bukidnon, Philippines. Matang Miyerkules alas 3 sa hapon. Kauban sila partner Walter Planning o partner Lovely Aham for the latest updates and announcements ikan sa tigumana o estudyante sa Bukidnon State University. Para sa BukSU Updates.
Hello, mayong hapon. Mga higala, mayong hapon o kumusta, no? Happy New Year. Welcome to the year 2023, no? Actually, year 8 ni siya, mga higala, sa BukSU Updates, no? Ikahawalo nga tuig on air. Mayong hapon, ako si Walter Balani, gikan sa OP, IPS or Information and Publication Services o sa College of Arts and Sciences.
Yes, thank you partner. Og ako sab si DJ Mix sa DXBU 104.5 FM ug kami ang inyong makauban karong hapon.
Yes, welcome mga higala sa episode 01 no sa BukSU Updates 2023. Laing hugna na usab sa atong pakighisgot-hisgot o padayong paglambo sa Bukidnon State University.
Yes, partner, no, Happy New Year, Year of the Rabbit karon partner, no?
Pag-abot sa Chinese New Year, no? Makumanta ng Chinese New Year. So year of the person paron di pa rabbit. Bitaw. Go ahead, partner.
Yes, no. So ang atong partner no kaning sign of rabbit is a symbol of longevity, peace and prosperity in Chinese culture. And so it's predicted to be a year of hope. People born in the year of rabbit, year of the rabbit, let's go partner, no? Are called rabbits and are believed to be vigilant, witty, quick-minded, and
ingenious. Yeah, correct. No, correct kayo ang pagka-describe nimo, no? Yes, ang BukSU Updates mga higala gipaluyuhan sa atong Office of the President, Information and Publication Services in partnership with DXBU 104.5 FM. And in coordination with the offices of the President and the 3 Vice Presidents of BukSU, the Vice President for Academic Affairs, the Vice President for Research, Extension, and Innovations, and Vice President for Administration and Finance.
Yes, so partner, we are back sa BukSU Updates, partner, no? Kaya nakapahulay tagamay for our Christmas and New Year season break. O karong hapon na partner, balik na usab kita sa atong programa. Para sa atong student updates, madunggan nato ang report sa atong Supreme Student Council.
Ug sa atong highlight later on, ato usab madunggan ang updates and announcements from our Vice President for Academic Affairs na naana siya sa atong room karon, no? Mahitungod kini mahigala sa enrollment and the start of classes through a high-flex learning system. So mao na, no, tutok lang mahigala ato nang mao na ang ato ang hisgutan, dili lang madugay, no, kay naapatay una nga nahimong guest karon, no? Yes, partner.
All right, partner, diretso ta sa atong una nga segment. Updates from the Supreme Student Council, Mr. Remark M. Balendez, SSC Senator.
Hey there, BukSU-ones! 2022 is finally over. As this year commences, get ready for the new sets of activities for the second semester. Before that, let us look back to the highlights of the Supreme Student Council activities. The first semester of the academic year started last August 8, 2022. The SSC hosted the Week of Welcoming. In the succeeding month, SSC held the first General Assembly with the theme, Power Up, Surpass Your Limits. Here are the momentous events last semester. The celebration of the annual recognition of clubs and organizations, bringing realms beyond greatness. And the BukSU-dxBU 2022, the Night of the Grunge Movement. Events in collaboration with the Office of the Student Services, Amod-Amod BukSU, a showcase of cultural talents. And the leadership training workshop and technical assistance. SSC also participated in the gender sensitivity training spearheaded by the BukSU Gender and Development Unit. New year, new semester, and a new set of anticipated events are served for you, BukSU-ones. Get ready this 18th day of the month for the second General Assembly. I bet you're all excited for the acquaintance party this second semester, a week-long celebration of Valentine's and Seniors Night. Wait, there's more. SSC will hold the BukSU Festival, Literary Week, and Raise the League. This is Senator Remark Balendez for SSC Updates.
Alright, daghang salamat, Remark, sa inyong updates. So partner, no, mag-shoutout sa kita sa atong mga kaubanan sa College of Education na naakaroon sa Annex Campus. And of course, shoutout usab sa mga taga-barangay Kalasungay o naakaroon sa Barangay Sumpong o sa tanang mga kabaranggayan ning siyudad sa Malaybalay o sa tanang mga naminaw sa ato via radio. And of course, ito nato kalimtan partner, hay usab sa atong university officials and personnel. Maayong adlaw ka natong tanan.
Daghang salamat partner and also Senator Balendez of SSC. So welcome to our next segment mga partner no. Welcome to our highlight segment which is moving on to this main segment, the first episode for this year no. Karong hapuna makauban nato mismo ang atong sa atong programa ang ato ang Vice President for Academic Affairs Dr. Hazel Jean M. Abiguela to give us updates sa atong enrollment for the second semester of academic year 2022-2023 ug mga updates usab sa katibuk-an no nga pag-implement nato sa HiFlex learning system. Maayong hapon, Ma'am Hazel. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Sir Walter. Good afternoon, lovely. May hapon sa atong mga tigpaminaw sa DxBU, labi na ang atong mga ginikanan, ang atong mga estudyante, ang atong community partners, and tanan nga stakeholders sa atong university. Good afternoon and Happy New Year!
Yes, Ma'am Jing, salamat and pasensya kaayo na ikaw gyud ang una nato nga mahimong guest no. Before ta mo proceed, Ma'am Jing, dito sa ato ang mga details sa atong enrollment o sa atong HiFlex. Mangumusta usa ta diha, kumusta Ma'am Jing and ang atong katibukan diha nga mga kauban sa OBPAA.
It's New Year, so dapat mapasalamaton yun ta, no? Og, we are both grateful and hopeful, no? Grateful of the year that was and that is to come. So I thank God that BukSU, along with its academic support units and colleges, not only survive but thrive during the pandemic. So we have accomplished a lot, no? And I'm hopeful that the next 6 years will be as productive as the years under the administration of Dr. Oscar B. Cabanilles. So as we begin another year, we are really doing a lot of preparatory activities because we have already finished our strategic development plan, and now we are crafting a new set of strategic goals and objectives. So, strategic planning na sa tawag, dayon action, target setting, action planning. So we already had initial activities on January 5 and 10 in preparation for these major activities. So busy good Walt, and I'm very happy no that we are welcome with a new brand year. Viva, with the color of the year, Viva Magenta, which signals life, no?
Wow.
Which signals a new beginning, a beginning that is full of hope, full of optimism. So I hope that we will be as warm and as vibrant as Viva Magenta. So during our first meeting with the academic leaders, so I really motivated them to celebrate the new beginning. So among hashtag is Viva la Vida. So dapat dili patay-patay, dapat buhi. We have to face the
Wow.
new year with pulsating rhythm for life, kay dili pwede magsugod ang tuig nga murag yapog na atay COVID-19 nga complex, gloomy, ending ana ang murag masakiton. So I challenge them nga, hey, you have to begin the year right. No? So do not only wear Viva Magenta, imbibe it.
Yes.
Kanang dapat mugawas yun sa imo, no? Kana siya. There has to be life in what you say, in what you do. That's the right way to begin a new year.
Wow.
So
Thank you,
very
Ma'am Jing, no?
thankful. No?
Yeah, opening statement pa lang na mga higala no, medyo makatakod na ang energy sa atong Vice President for Academic Affairs. And I'm very sure no, maayo gid kay nga timing kay siya gid ang mag-una, maghisgot, mamukaw sa actually wala man natulog pero kanang mahatag og energy, more energy. So Ma'am Jing, before me mag-start sa akong mga questions, maybe you want to start with your own prepared na updates, and then maybe Mixai and I will take on from your inputs, Ma'am Jing. Is that all right, ma'am?
Okay, so as of today, January 11, no? 2023, 2,809 students are already officially enrolled. No? 3,740 are still pending. So, na. And then for the past 11 days, we have been performing the routine activities at the beginning of the semester. So as what I have mentioned, we started with a revisit of our strategic development plan for the OVPAA via a work retreat, and of course our target setting also. Then next week we'll be having our policy cascading and academic orientation. That will be from January 16 to 20. No? So, mana siya Walt na mga updates.
Thank you. Thank you, Ma'am Jing. Kani imo gi-mention nga development, sa to ma'am, na ay work retreat. Was this the one that happened in Canayan, Ma'am Jing?
Oh, yes.
Nice.
I invited the academic leaders to spend a work retreat, just a day work retreat at Kibalabag, because I want them to reconnect with nature, to have a mountain moment. Okay, for me, that's very symbolic ang mountain. No? In the Bible, whenever Jesus begins a very important mission, or whenever he would make crucial decisions, he would go up the mountain. And so I wanted us to set our targets. So we labeled it Target Setting on High, a work retreat, no? An OVPA's work retreat. Because I believe that we can draw so much energy from nature, no? And I want us to reconnect at the same time, to spend quality time before we get so overwhelmed with our busy schedule. No? So that's where we had our work retreat.
Wow, nice idea. Nice yun nga pagka-start, ma'am, kay mag-sharpen the saw yun, no? So that's a very makatakod po na kami nakahuna-una po big asam bisag sa valley na lang dito sa Ubus ani sa IPS.
I don't go down the valley. It's not a good location for the beginning of the year. Begin the year going to a majestic location. Ayaw ng valley, because that symbolizes death, because it goes downward. Never ever have your target setting down the valley, or else you won't achieve your targets. Go up a mountain. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, Ma'am Mixay?
Yes, so thank you so much, ma'am. Partner, good afternoon once again. So, Ma'am Jean, the enrollment is ongoing right now. So, are there some new concerns, ma'am, or updates? Since you mentioned earlier na sa katong number of students and katong mga pending.
Yeah, there are 3,000 plus pending enrollment applications, and these are some of the issues. Like for the undergraduate students, their application is still pending because they have no grades for prerequisite subjects, so they cannot take their major subjects, their higher major subjects, if they don't have grades in their prerequisites. Okay lang sa GE and the institutional subjects because they still can be enrolled even without those. But for prerequisite subjects, kinahanglan gyud na sila grado. And I think we have exercised optimum consideration for the past 2.5 years. And then another issue is, dakan sa atong mga estudyante nga nalimtan pag-affix sa iling signature, which is required by the Finance Office for Unifast billing. So enrollment forms with no signature, no, katong signature nga gi-require, dili gyud to ma-appeal sa Unifast billing. So di gyud sila ma-enroll, no? And the most common reason for their problem, no, nga di sila ka-enroll is the failure to log in. Kay nga naman nalimtan nila ilang email nga gigamit, maybe they have several email ads. Ang nalimtan nila kung unsa to ilang nagamit nga email ad. Ang uban sad nalimtan nila ilang passwords. Ang mga evaluators pa ilang gapangutan-on kung unsa ilang password. Now, that cannot be, no? So, those are some of the major issues among our undergraduate enrollees. For graduate enrollees, ang ilag yung problema nga di sila ka-enroll is they have to settle their previous balances. Kaya wa man ta na-appeal ang yun sa Unifast free higher ed. Ang graduate, ang masters o ang doctorate students, they have to pay. Kay self-liquidating ba atong graduate studies, dili man free. So sa may ibayad, no? Sa mga professors sa graduate programs if they don't pay. So they have to settle first their previous bill, no? Their accounts. Siya. So those are some of the major concerns during the enrollment.
All right.
Ma'am Jing.
Ma'am Jing, partner?
Yeah. Hinoon partner ka ng mga masters, doctorate, na mo na yung mga trabaho. So, maggahin lang yun ng budget para maka-move forward sa next sem. Yeah, so, sada partner, no, kay kaganina na-mention ni Ma'am Jing na a total of mga around 6,000 more than 6,000 ang estudyante nag-enroll. All the rest of them pending pa, pero i-mention niya ang mga issues, and then how I wish that with the inputs that Ma'am Jing gave this afternoon, ma-address po to katong mga no grades, did not affix their signature, and they forgot their email. Bata ko gani mga maporga na nila. Oy, kita man gani, no? Thank you, Ma'am Jing. So, from the enrollment, let's move to when we will be starting our classes next week by Monday, di ba? So, we expect that we will be proceeding with our instruction na dayon.
Pre-instructional activities. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. So, unsa naman dayon, Ma'am Jing, ang atong ginagamit karon nga system? I understand that we will still be using the HighFlex learning system. But how different is the HighFlex learning system that we will be implementing next week compared to the ones that we implemented in the previous semester?
Mm-hmm. In a recently crafted CMO by CHED Memorandum Order number 16 series of 2022, although ang final issuance wala pa, no? Pero we got hold of the draft, and CHED affirms the hybrid flexible learning modalities, which is a combination of face-to-face, online, and modular learning. So BukSU's learning approach is aligned with what CHED intends it to be. Now, during the peak of the pandemic, if you still can recall, the primary platforms were online and printed modules. Now, for this semester, all subjects will be delivered via face-to-face modalities with synchronous and asynchronous online learning activities, as well as printed modules for certain subjects will already serve as supplement to their program of study, especially for their independent study or group study. Now, so during the first semester, the instructional time for our students was 50%, no, of the instructional time was for the face-to-face, and the other 50% was for the flexible learning system. Now, this semester, although okay pag yun na kay based on the crafted guidelines by CHED, which are to be issued pa man, the instructional time for face-to-face should not go below 50%. So ato naman ang na-implement 50-50 during the first sem. So gi-affirm na siya sa CHED. But this semester, it's 70% face-to-face and 30% FLS. No? FLS. And for those programs requiring laboratories or workshops, and then they have space constraint, daghan kay estudyante, gamay ra atong labs, like in the case of our IT students, they have a cyclical plan. So all students can be accommodated in the labs or workshops. No? So FLS modalities now serve as supplemental learning modalities. Ato na yung main learning modality is ang face-to-face. That means on-site, classroom-based instruction, 70%. Now, for our graduate studies and the College of Law, because according to CHED, lahit man sad ni sila, no, they are already adult learners, so they can be self-regulated. Pwede ra gyud tong minimum nga 50% face-to-face, 50% online. Pero naan naging face-to-face. Kay last sem, there were GE subjects that were recited full online. Okay lang to siya. But now, dili na pwede nga ang GE online or printed lang. Naan naging face-to-face. No? 70%. So, whether lecture-based or lab-based, 70% na gyud ang face-to-face instruction.
Thank you, Ma'am Jing. No? A little clarification lang kay dito sa atong 50-50 last sem. So, as teacher, I meet, for example, if I have a Tuesday and Friday class, so sa Tuesday lang nako sila ma-in-person, sa Friday, dili mi mag-meet. So, FLS ang atong gigamit. Pero karon nga 70% na, so katong mga Friday, na ay mga Friday nga mag-session yun ko sa sunod sa klase.
Yes.
Yeah. Although,
like if there are 4 Fridays, ang 2 Fridays adto pare sa imong face-to-face gyapon. The other 2 for independent study na. Or for
that's clear right now. Yes. So if in a month there are 4 Fridays, so siguro 2 Fridays nga gamit yun ihapon, 2 Fridays nga FLS.
Yes. And that's for independent study. No?
Yes,
for their independent study.
Okay. Basta mainly F to F na yun kay 70% naman, no?
Mainly F to F.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, Ma'am Iksay, do you have a follow-up question or a new question for Ma'am G?
I'm good na, partner. So yes, partner mo to ang ato ang part 1, Ma'am Jing, para sa atong highlight segment. Diha lang mo kay mabalik pa ang atong programang BukSU updates. Don't go away. We'll be right.
DXBFM. DXB 104.5.
Ang violence against women mahimong musampot sa depresyon, post-traumatic stress ug uban pang mga anxiety disorder, kalisod sa pagkatulog, eating disorders ug pagsulay sa paghipo. Nakaplagan sa mga pagtuon nga halos doble ang posibilidad nga makasinati og depresyon ug alcoholism ang mga babayi nga nakasinati og violence gikan sa iyang intimate partner. Kini sumala sa World Health Organization. Ako, si General Claire S. Aplaca, ang Gender and Development Coordinator para sa Non-Teaching Employees Association. Maghiusa kita, puno na ang violence against women.
Sa ngalan sa University God Resource Center o Bukidnon State University, nagkahiusa kita sa pag-ingon, atong tapuson ang violence against women.
DXBU 104.5.
Welcome back to BukSU Updates. Check your time. It's already 3:32 on the clock. And once again, kami giving yung mga partners on the air. Partner Mixay and of course partner Walter para sa atong programa karong hapuna. So partner, no, before tayo magpadayon sa atong part 2, we invite our listeners karon atong mga suking kami na and of course atong mga BukSU updaters nga nakatutok sa ato ang live stream na mo-partake sa ato ang atong Watch to Win segment na and of course win a prize from our sponsor. So shout out lang ang sakto matubag sa among pangutana karong hapuna. But before that, we will now have our ruleta ng pagbabago kay Sir Art, no, para pabala na to kinsa atong kamustahon later on. Yes. Makaro ba ka na pa din sa screen? Oh, unsa ni BAB Chairperson 159? Unsa ni partner ang
PE siguro, PE na siya. Katong PE bitaw nato silang Ma'am Dumdumaya. Performing Arts, I think na siya sa una, no?
Performing Arts Division. All right. So BAB Chairperson ilang Ma'am Dumdumaya 159. Muna atong kamustahon later on, partner, no? Para sa Watch to Win segment. All right.
Go ahead, partner.
So yes, partner, karon ato na ipadayon once again no, nasa ato ang kauban nato karon ato ang bisita. Yes, once again ang ato ang DPAA, Dr. Hazel Jean M. Abiwela. So sa atong pagpadayon ma'am, abi na kung nawala si ma'am, no?
Nawala gid ko. Na-disconnect. Nag-fluctuate ang internet.
Hindi kaya nga nakabalik na si ma'am. So yes, ma'am, padayon to sa ato ang part 2, ma'am, no? So we have already promoted of the learning management system of BukSU, the Neo LMS. Faculty continue using Google Classroom, ma'am, and other platforms.
Yeah. Last semester, during the first semester, the requirement was for the 50% of classes shall already migrate to our BukSU Learn, no? And the other 50% dapat karon lugar nga semester all subjects shall already be registered in the Neo LMS. So meaning we need to fully utilize our BukSU Learn management system because we are paying as much as 6 million per year. Sayang sad kay atong subscription nga 6 million unya karon nga year murag 7 million na. So ing anak ka mahal, no? Ing anak ka mahal gyud. So we need to fully utilize our Neo LMS while the other social media, other ICT applications and resources will still serve as supplementary platforms. Pero atong main platform shall already be the Neo LMS or BukSU Learn.
So speaking of Neo LMS, ma'am, is this LMS, ma'am, accessible na to the students even in rural areas?
Oh, well, for their asynchronous activities, for so long as there is internet connection, for so long as they have their mobile data, they can really download their assignments and they can upload their finished outputs. Kay himon man gyud ni siyang repository, no, for all worksheets, silabay, electronic modules, as well as mga submission of outputs. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Ma'am Jean. Partner?
Yes, thank you, partner, no? And I'm glad you asked that question. Although, gagawin na, ubalik sa giingon, Ma'am Jean, nga mainly 70% naman face-to-face, no? So, ang kaning mga LMS, mga mahimo na ning ang mga activities sama sa giingon niya repository, dili
Yes.
na gyud nga online gyud ang pagkuano kay na may mga for example no sa klase pwede naman ka nga dito sa face to face ninyo nga session na kay activity dito na pod mo mag-submit o ana so dili na kaayo siya dependent pero i-clarify na to kang Ma'am Jing since we are going to use the Neo LMS so ang grading makabase na gid po dito ma'am no so
Yes, kay
ang
integrated naman atong class record, electronic class record dito.
Okay, so kini ang advantage partner kay usa ni siya sa mga nadala nga mga maayo sa ato ang sa pandemic maingon nila kay naa na tayo ani nga mga sistema mag-adjust po natong mga estudyante ang maanad sila no nga sa una ba ya kay Facebook magkatibulaag asa gi-submit ang mga outputs ana niya karon at least dali ra for the faculty also to check asa gi-submit dayon paghatag na ko dayon og rating and it's very own na ang kani nga proprietary man Ma'am Jing ba atuan na gid sa BukSU.
Customized according to our needs.
Wow. All right. So Ma'am Jing, in relation to the other activities aside sa January 16 nato nga pag-start sa classes, na ba tay mga other announcements for both the faculty and students, Ma'am Jing?
Okay, so for next week, that's January 16 to 20, Monday will be our policy cascading and general faculty meeting, both in the college and the departmental levels. And then the rest of the week will be for the students' academic orientation, university-wide, then college-wide via their assemblies, general assemblies, and then program-based orientation. So all student induction activities shall be conducted from January 16 to 20. Kana siya. And then the following week, that's January 24 and 25, we have visitors from Fulbright. No? There will be a Fulbright orientation for both faculty and students for their scholarships. We are beefing up on our internationalization activities and programs. So we hope that we really can meet our targets on internationalization, particularly on curriculum and instructional internationalization, student and faculty mobility, as well as international student and faculty exchange programs. So mo gyud na karon atong major priorities, Sir Walt.
Wow, tubag sa mga tubag ni sa atong mga damgo sa internationalization po ding sa Fulbright. Ma'am Jing, kanang I heard na select students and select faculty ang atong ipadala sa kanang bisita nato para sa mga orientation
Fulbright.
Oo, pero naabay live stream ni ani nga katong wala na select makadungog gihapon sila sa ato ang
Pwede nato i-request kay it's the Fulbright representatives that limit the number. No, kay there are certain programs which are excluded because they're not the disciplines are not part of the what is this ilang program, no? So like accountancy and nursing, dili sila karon kani nga batch dili pa appeal, no? And then for our students, the top 2 students from every program kay gusto gyud nato nga kato atong mga best students mo'y una nato ipadala dito sa gawas para mag-eskwela.
Yes. Wow. Exciting. Thank you very much, Ma'am Jing. Are there other announcements or wala na?
Wala naman. Anyway, we will have our policy cascading on Monday. So there will be more updates, more details to be presented on Monday.
Maraming salamat. All right. So
also for the invitation.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for also giving time for our invitation. No, we know that this is the utmost most important consideration karon ang atong academic, no, as we start the new semester. Daghang salamat Dr. Hazel Jean M. Abiguela, ang atong Vice
You're most
President for
welcome.
Academic Affairs. And regards sa whole staff sa OBPAA, Ma'am MJ, Ma'am Erica,
Oh, I
and
would like to
everybody.
acknowledge here the staff, Miss Marley Joyce Sigod, Miss Erica Jane Aguado, and of course, Mr. Kensworth.
Alright, daghang salamat. So, mao kato mga higala ang katibukan sa atong pakighinabi sa ato ang Vice President for Academic Affairs para sa atong highlight segment sa BukSU Updates 2022. At ang sunod semana ang atong interviews sa highlight, ang pinaka-main segment sa BukSU Updates. Partner?
Yes, thank you once again, Dr. Hazel Jean M. Abiwala, atong Vice President for Academic Affairs. So partner, no, at ang isunod semana ang atong highlights sa BukSU Updates. Tukian nato ang pinaka-labas, pinaka-importante nga mga hisgutanan diri sa Bukidnon State University. Once again, Ma'am Jean, thank you so much for being with us. Partner?
Welcome.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yes. Ato na yung pangutana dayon partner ang atong watch to win question of the week, no? Starting January 16, second semester, BukSU will implement high-flex learning system as it implemented in the first sem. Pero what is the composition of the face-to-face and FLS this time? No? Letter A, partner, go ahead.
Naba na sa yes, once ato sa tanawan mo. Letter A, 70 to 30%. B, 30 to 70%. Letter C, 80 to 20%. And letter D, 20 to 80%. Maglibog sila ani partner kay nagbali-bali.
Right.
Si partner, mag-break pa ba kita partner or magpadayon na to sa atong values of the week?
Mag-break ta, mag-break.
Yes.
Natay time for a break.
Alright, so partner, mabalik lamang kita no, sa atong programa sa pipila ka mga panginumdum. Don't go away, we'll be right.
Your educational and community-based radio station, DXBU 104.5. It's more than just music.
We welcome 2023 with a grateful heart and a cheerful spirit. May we take this year be an opportunity to be there for one another as one community, one BukSU. Happy New Year! This is Dr. Joy Molina Mirasol from the Office of the Vice President for Research, Extension, and Innovations. On behalf of the Ovipuri family, we send you well wishes for a wonderful year ahead for you and your family as we embark on this new year with hopes and you. Mabaya-baya habag o hatuig inyo alan.
Kini nga panglantaw nagresulta sa mga lalaki na adunay mas daghang sosyal nga pribilehiyo kaysa sa mga babayi. Sa ingon nakaangkon ang mga lalaki sa gahom ibabaw sa mga babayi. Uban sa gahom mao ang paginhanglan sa pagkontrol aron mapadayon kani nga gahom. Ug ang vow mao ang pagpahayag sa paginhanglan sa mga lalaki sa pagkontrol sa mga babayi. Ako si Chanel Mary J. Saison, ang Gender and Development Coordinator sa College of Education Elementary Laboratory School. Maghiusa kita, hunungon ang violence against women.
Sa ngalan sa University God Resource Center o Bukidnon State University, nagkahiusa kita sa pag-ingon, atong tapuson ang violence against women.
DXBU 104.5.
Alright, welcome back to BukSU Updates. Check your time, it's already 3:46. on the clock once again. Kami gapan yung mga partners on air. So, ganina ato nang gibasa ang ato ang pangutana para sa atong Watch to Win segment, partner. No? Once again, ato ang otro partner, no? Starting January 16, this second semester, BukSU will implement high-flex learning system. What is the composition of the face-to-face FLS? A, 70 to 30%, B, 30 to 70%, letter C, 80 to 20%, and letter D, 20 to 80%. So, of course, kung kabalo mo sa tubag, kung sa paman yung gihulat, i-comment na ang inyong sakto nga letter sa atong DXB 104.5 FM live stream. So, katong mga nakadungog sa radyo karon, tutok na karon, no? Tanaw mo sa atong FB live, and of course, i-comment dito ang inyong answer sa atong pangutana karon. So partner, let's go ahead and move on sa ato ang values of the week.
Yeah, before the values of the week, no, ako lang i-flex, no, nga kanang imong gisulob diya nga color karon magenta man gyapon, no, magenta pa na.
Orange siya pero murag pag magawa sa skin kay mura na siya magenta.
Ba sa screen ba?
Yes.
So, I feel na grabe gid ang imuhang kuan gid pag-effort yun niya, makakuan ka sa Viva Magenta.
Viva? Gapo katong gisulti ni Ma'am Hazel earlier, no? Viva Magenta, marag open yun na dapat yun, dili magluya-luya, no? Pag open yun
Yes.
ka dapat yun, gid kay lively, dili magluya-luya, dili yun dapat gloomy, no? Dapat yun, gid Viva Magenta.
Ba? Kaya ako a partner, isa ra gid ang pwede na ko ma-boast nga nagka-color of the day gyapon ko magenta. Pero ayaw tagnaa kay kasi unsay mo una-unaon. Ang akong magenta kaganina kay color sa sibuyas nga gisagol sa akong sudan.
Wow. Alam, mahala ni mo, sosyalan ni mo partner ay naka-afford ka sa
Oy, kung naa to'y sibuyas ako gikaon ganina pero ang uban karon ganda na lang man ang gagamiton kana bitawng alternative sa sibuyas na spice nga baratuhon ra.
Yes.
So,
pero dagan tayo pang alternative nga atong gamit partner kung mahalan ta sa sibuyas.
Ba? Ya timing sa kayo.
Green onions, pili ka tong instead tong di ba katong atong gapaliton gyud nga mahal na karon kay 480 to 600 pesos.
Sa Manila 750.
Oh, di ba?
Ang kilo. Okay?
Yes.
So, right, no? So, badto ta sa atong values of the week. Ang atong values of the week karon, accountability. When I say to a wicked person, you will surely die, and you do not warn them or speak out to dissuade them from their evil ways in order to save their life, that wicked person will die for their sin, and I will hold you accountable for their blood. Muna ingon sa Ginoo. Accountability is more than being submissive to authorities and following orders because they are set. It means making sure that we carry out our duties with utmost conscientiousness, knowing that we are the ones qualified and therefore directed to accomplish them. Without the sense of accountability, we tend to be lax and lenient in the disposal of our jobs. When we do not consider those around us as fellow stakeholders who will assess and judge our work, we become mechanical in accomplishing them, going through the motions without the conscious effort to come up with excellent results. So many of us, particularly public employees and officials, have forgotten this virtue while executing our duties, that we are accountable first to God and then to people who are directly or indirectly have been instrumental in bringing us where we are. As a result, we do not only provide them with mediocre services, but each time we feel inconvenienced by their lack of understanding and education, we feel justified to rant at them or murmur while affording them what is in the first place are services due to them. One of the best way to store mind as well as always of the accountability that comes along with our positions and powers is to have an accountability partner. Accountability partner Who is someone with whom we can share our deepest and gravest secret, but will not judge or scorn us? This person could be someone we respect and trust most, whom we are sure will not divulge our secrets or use our known weakness to manipulate us. Generally, accountability persons are those who are esteemed highly in the society because of their religious or spiritual stature, such as a pastor, priest, or any religious, or any like an imam. We may also prefer to have anonymous accountability partners through the internet, as we feel more at ease in closing our sins, failures, and mistakes. Although I warn you, this is now a personal note na kung hindi na ito kailan sa internet, hindi gid nato revealan og mga confidential information about ourselves because that's a too risky action. Having an accountability partner is not new to all of us. No? Some religious organizations have applied this. Through this, each one is made sure that his spiritual and personal life is made accountable to another. So I think in the workplace, we can talk to our supervisors or to our friends who are above, who have more experience and wisdom sa ato ano. So that they can help us also with our concerns. So that is the values of the week, accountability.
Yes. So partner, let's now move on to our birthday greetings. No? Of course, karon gyud ang bonggang-bongga kay 2023. January 1st month gyud ni sa ato ang 2023. So yes, happy birthday. Pero of course, dili ta mag-greet sa ato mga birthday celebrators kung wala tay background music. Partner Art? Yes, so belated happy birthday to Sir Junriel L. Mila sa College of Nursing and of course kang Alexander E. Sante sa PPMU General Services. So ilang birthday kani adtong January 1. And of course January 2 belated happy birthday to Sir Brian Thomas D. Taga sa atong Registrar's Office. And of course kang Floribel Castillo Gulciano sa NSTP Office kang Ma'am Gulciano, belated happy birthday, ma'am. And kani atong January 4, si Sir Peter L. Rayos, no? Sa PPMU General Services. And kani atong January 5, Marites Marquez Egar sa Natural Sciences Division. And of course, si Sir Gasper Parel Arida sa COT Information Technology. Gloria Silvidad Tuban sa Public Administration. Kani adto gyapon ng January 5. Belated happy birthday mga ma'am and sir. And of course, gihapon belated happy birthday to Ivan Krister C. R. Boladora sa Bukidnon Study Center atong January 7. And of course, January 8, Rosh R.K. Bergado Casula sa CAS Social Science. And si Margarita Branya Tulang sa COE High School. And of course, si Janus Taneri Magplayo sa COE Performing Arts. And gahapon, iyang birthday, no, si Sir Marvin F. Bobis sa Data Center. And of course, si Sir Arnel and Barrete sa Electrical Services. So, belated happy birthday mga sirs. And today, ato ginigtiman-an kay basin mang-invite sila later on, joke. Yes,
Nagpa-invite.
Karon nga adlaw no, ubay-ubay gid ang ga-celebrate sa ilang birthday. Happy birthday Sir Marvin. Ano na naputang naman ni si Sir Marvin F. Bobis. Abi ko ba January 10. And Arnel Barrete karon nga adlaw ilaha. And of course si Romary T. Haganas, University Press. Denzel Marl P. Moreno sa PPMU General Services. Imelda Agnes C. Tobello. Uy, ma'am, Tobello, happy birthday sa Guidance High School. Leopoldo S. Alvarez sa PPMU General Services, History, Celera Espedosa sa CAS Mathematics. Happy birthday, ma'am and sir, no? January 11, that is today. Happy birthday. And tomorrow, they will be celebrating their birthday si Francis Ian O. Lumbab, former supply office staff. And of course, si Mike Homer M. Pagatin, PPMU General Services. And karong January 13, this coming Friday, Erwin Javier sa supply office. Romel L. Lucio sa PPMU General Services. Karen B. Atchacoso sa accounting office. Hi, ma'am. Cabigas Romeo Alviso sa CAS Social Science. And of course, si Sir Jade Harley Caverte Bretania sa atong former CAS Social Sciences Faculty. And of course, sinato kalimtan si Sir Roberto Galcin Aguil III sa College of Nursing. And this coming weekend, nagkarong Sabado o karong Sunday, no? So January 14, Carmen Dayanti Acodile sa ato ang Vice President for Administration and Finance. And of course, si Enrico Commission Namok sa COE Performing Arts. And karong January 15, karong Sunday, Liza Rubin Goro sa CAS Language and Letters. So yes, ubay-ubay gid ang nag-celebrate sa ilang birthday and mo celebrate sa ilang birthday, no? Happy birthday to everyone.
Happy birthday. Hangak partner. Hangak kay daghan kayo. Musulod ba ta ko mutabang man ta ko pero di man ko kasulod kay diretso naman ka. Yeah. Happy birthday usab kang advance happy birthday although ang ato panggipanganlan is ang mga celebrants from January 1 to 15.
Yes.
At ang birthday ni Ma'am MJ Sigod sa OBPAA January 28. So i-advance na na.
Advance happy birthday.
Yeah. Thank you Ma'am Jing for the sharing of that date, no? So salamat partner and happy birthday sa tanan nga mga nagsaulog sa ilang mga naadlaw na tawhan. Sa mga nakadugog sa atong Sibya dinhi sa BukSU nga wala nato nanganlan o sa gawa sa BukSU diha sa Malaybalay City o sa Tibok Bukidnon kung asa ta makaabot sa atong Sibya. Happy birthday og celebrating also any celebration, no? Ma-anniversaryo man sa opisina, sa kasal o unsa pa nga mga kasaulugan dinha. Pista, unsa pa mga kasaulugan araw, no, sa mga barangay, sa mga kapilya, sa bisan asta man, no? So giampo namo nga mahimo mabungahon o pipo luwas ang inyong celebrations. Yeah, so that's it.
Yes, partner, once again no, atong ibalik ang ato ang pangutana para sa atong Watch to Win segment. Once again, no, balik na atong pangutana starting January 16, second semester. BukSU will implement high-flex learning system. So what is the composition of face-to-face and FLS? So A, 70 to 30%, letter B, 30 to 70%, letter C, 80 to 20%, and letter D, 20 to 80%. So yes.
Nabay nagtubag na partner sa live stream nato. Makita ba nimo diha ang atong live stream?
Atong tanan.
Yeah, kay pasig na yung mga responses. Kay ako'y nakitaan nga GC nga nanay mga nag-respond pero gingnan sila sa staff nga dito gyud mo comments sa live stream nato nga comment section kay dito man gyud ang official na nga dito ta mag-identify kung namati ba gyud sad sila sa ato.
Uy, murag nakita ko na mga nag-comment gid ay diri partner, no? Atong hinay ato sang basahan pero yes, atong tan-awon kay dapat yes. So natay mga nagtubag na gid diri partner, no?
Sige daw, go ahead, pambasaha daw.
Good afternoon to Rodelio Dumagit Pepito. Yes, sibuyas na pod. Napod gikan kang Chandrani Ives Estrada, nga wala ko nakailat sa ni siya. Ingan siya kay letter A kuno. And of course, nagtubag pod si Rodelio Pepito, letter A pod gyapon iya. And yes, niya din si Sir Rodelio Dumagit Pepito nga thank you po, Ma'am Jean.
Sa live stream ka gabasa partner? Sa live stream ka?
Yes, live stream ko gabasa partner and then ang uban kay dili na ako makita tanan ang comment kay unsa ni siya? Kana bitaw yung karon real time ang akong gakabasa diri ko unsa ang nag-pop up mo akong mabasa.
Dili ka pabor-pabor ng imo kay naroon si Chandrani dito murag mo makita.
Dili gyud partner mo ni ako makita diri kay top 4. Ako makita kay Rodelio and si Chandrani. Ako nakita diri. Pero naani so far kung imo siyang i-click diri sa ato ang page using my kaning account lang nako. Upat ra ako makita. Dapat katuon ta yung sa account ginamo sa DxBU ang akong igamiton. Pero mo ni siya so far akong kakabasa karon diri sa ako on my end. Ang
okay. Basta kay daghan pa no, and kato sila tanan ang maka-appeal sa atong kung kinsay una nga nitubag nga sakto later on. All right.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, partner. Kumustahan time? Are we ready?
Yes, ato ba tanon diha partner Art? Are we ready na ba sa pikas? Yes.
Ready na.
Na diri sa kumustahan segment.
Ba, ang akong kahadlukan basig pareho gyapon sa 2022 ba nga di na to ma-reach ang atong ginakumusta. Pero unta high-tech na taron na makumusta na nato.
2023 na partner dapat no
no?
nato madungog na gid nila no kusog lanog-lanog na gid atong tingog makabalaan na gid nila ang ato ang padunggan na gid nila atong pangutan. So
yes, wala man tayo separate the administration segment this time. Kay ngano kay ang atong administration segment mao na pud to ang updates kay gihatag sa atong Vice President for Academic Affairs no si Dr. Hazel Jean M. Amihuela kaganina. So i-fuse na nato ang highlight ng administration segment. So we're down to the last part of our program episode this afternoon. Panahon na aron mangusta kita sa atong mga kauban diri sa BukSU main campus diri sa Malaybalay City. Unya, depende kini kung asa ang ruleta ni tudlo kaganiha ug matud pa sa performing or physical education department diya the picture gym ang atong natawagan no. So hinaot unta nga makatubag na sila. Good after or partner, your turn no. Take the floor, take the screen.
Kamulo pa si Sir Mard ang tawag diri sa ato ang tapad na.
Si Sir Mard ang naa diha?
Yes.
Wow. Flex, tang ako mga kauban diri sa IPS, Sir Mard, si Ma'am Annaliza, si Ma'am Dayan, si Sir IJ, si Maylin, and si Maria ang atong mga student assistants. Hello?
Wala pa nakatubag. Yes, once again, ako na lang i-try while waiting na atong gatawagan ang atong kamustahan kan partner. Ako i-try open mismo ang atong account sa DxBU para makita po nato ang mga uban nga nag-comment. Okay, so far ganina ako nakita ra gyud is katulad yung upat ka buok nga real time gyud siya nga nag-comment akong nabasa.
Ba?
Oh yes, atong i-try og open ang atong official. Para
while you are waiting, pakita lang nako magpa-pick lang ko partner sa atong latest nga issue sa atong sayuda. Newsletter, no? So, soon to be released in the different units. Those who have no printouts, saan man nga makita, kaya di naman makita sa kuhan. Hindi na ako ma-pledge. Magayon kung na ako makita. Kung yan na ako, makita na siya. So, makita na.
Makita ang ato ang mga messages. Yes, I don't know why, pero muna sa so far karon ako makita. Real time na yun. So, ang akong pinaka-latest na makita dari on my end is kanina yung comment ni Tita Mayaman or Tito Mayaman or Rodelio Dumagit Pipito. Naapod kay Tita Chan answer. Bitaw, nawala ang mga messages ganiha. Hihihi. Oo. So far mo na ako nakita karon. Iyahatanan. So partner, kay nakamention si Sir Marts dere nga wala ko noy gatubag sa atong kumustahan diri sa PD department. I don't know kung daot ba ilang telephone or wala gyud tao dito karon. So, pwede ba partner nga mag-utro ta sa atong ruleta?
Mag-utro, gida-plug ra na ako ang sayuda nga latest issue. So,
sige, partner Art, can we roll again the ruleta para makatawag ta sa another office? Atong kumustahon. So yes, once again, no, atong balikon ang atong pangutana. Starting January 16, second semester, BukSU will implement high-flex learning system. What is the composition of face-to-face and FLS? So A, 70 to 30%, B, 30% to 70%, C, 80 to 20%, and letter D, 20 to 80%. So yes, tubag na. karon na natay mga nakita nga nagtubag sa ato ang live stream. So yes, ang atong tawagan karon para sa atong kumustahan segment, College Disaster or CDRRMO 411, Sir Mars. Let's go. So partner Waltz, basta pili pa nimo again ma-flex ang imong sa yuda dia.
Yeah, gina-flex yun ako siya kay soon to be released yan. Na-remind ko kay si March man ang ato ang layout artist no. So we have 20 pila ba ka pages karon, 24 pages. Unya ang atong main feature diri is ang atong ipahigayon nato nga man makita ato ra. Ipahigayon nato nga strategic planning no. So then so ang atong headline would be the banner story is BukSU gears up for 2023-2028. So soon we will be releasing the Asayuda, the official newsletter of Bukidnon State University. Nya soon po i-release na po nato ang latest episode sa BukSU TV mini documentary series, and will be featuring also the extension, the accomplishments and the processes of the extension services unit. Yes, Nana partner?
Nana ta sa linya partner, pero so far karon dili do nila madungog via diri no sa ato ang I don't know kung madunggan ta nila. So yes, nagid mismo ko sa telephone. I don't know kung madungog ta karon sa ato ang Zoom no. So yes, good afternoon ma'am, sir. Kinsa ni palihog? May hapon sir. Kinsa ni palihog sir? Ay, si Sir Paraiso sa DRR karon ang nagtubag yun mismo sa telephone. Sir, atong pangutana karon sir is starting January 16, second semester ng BukSU will implement high-flex learning system. So what is the composition of face-to-face and FLS? A, 70 to 30%, B, 30% to 70%, C, 80 to 20%, and letter D, 20 to 80%. Sa imong tanaw sir, unsa ang imong mag-guess ani or kabasin kabalo na ka rin ha. Unsa ang ato ang sakto nga tubag. Ipa-repeat daw niya again. Sige ako tron sir. Starting January 16 kaning second semester no, BukSU will implement high-flex learning system. What is the composition of face-to-face and FLS? Letter A, 70 to 30%. B, wala na po ipaman ni Sir. Letter A ko no ang tubag ni Sir Paraiso. So, yes, Sir. Sir Waltz, sakto ba ang tubag ni Sir?
Ambot. Bitaw. Bitaw, no? So, yeah, thank you very much for... imo na siyang kumustahan ba? Diretso.
Yes. Oo. So, Sir, before, ako na pangutana diretso, Sir, no? Kasi siyempre, gituno na diretso sa ako ang telephone. But before that, sir, no, nako i-reveal na sakto ang imong answer. Kasi, kumusta man diya, sir? Diya, kumusta diya sa inyong opisina, sir? Okay na daw kayo sila diya, okay na daw kayo sila partner. And of course, very happy daw si sir kay nakikita na ang sun. Dili medong diri sa ato diri via Zoom sir no ang imuhang tubag atong kamustahan karon kay of course I don't know what happened pero karon diri ta sa telephone ako ra makadug sa imo dili ka madunggan ni partner Waltz and sa ato mga suki paminaw so ako pa ki-relay kada student ni sir. Happy gid kay si sir nga nagpakita ang adlaw. So thank you so much sir. And basta na kayo gusto di ipang greet kaya ako na
shout out
sir. Brad Ray, shout out to Brad Ray Presores. Sila na daw duha karon. So iyang i-shout out si Sir Ray Presores, iyang kauban karon sa opisina. So yes sir, thank you so much sa pagtubag no.
And correct ang yang answer, ang tubag niya partner no, 70 to 30% ang atong
partner.
Flexi, high flex. So 70% face to face.
So letter A ang atong sakto nga tubag sir no.
Yeah, and then 30% na lang ang FLS.
Ito ni mo paon kang Ma'am Annalisa sa OPIS. So once again, thank you so much sir sa pagtubag and yes, once again, Happy New Year sir. Happy New Year. So yes, dahil nakarambad na naka-telephone.
Ba? Pero at least maka-move ahead lang tayo, i-relay na lang kaysa una kayo, di ba? Irritating kayo nga, hello. Diba? Pero I hope it can be addressed also. No, we will share that concern with the information technology and basta
Yes.
padala sila og